Life won't wait for you. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about something that changed my whole view of life. Something that might change yours too. We are going to talk about why life will not wait for you and what you can do about it right now. Life moves fast. Really fast. While you are sitting there thinking about what you should do, life is already moving forward. While you are making excuses, other people are taking action. While you are waiting for the perfect moment, that moment is passing you by. This is the hard truth that nobody wants to hear but everybody needs to understand. Think about it this way. Every single day you wake up, you have 24 hours. That is 1,440 minutes. That is 86,400 seconds. And every second that passes is gone forever. You cannot get it back. You cannot pause it. You cannot slow it down. Time does not care about your fears, your doubts, or your excuses. Time just keeps moving. Most people live like they have unlimited time. They think they can start tomorrow, next week, next month, or next year. They think they can wait until they feel ready, until they have more money, until they have more knowledge, or until the conditions are perfect. But here is what they do not realize. Perfect conditions never come. You will never feel completely ready. There will always be something missing. I learned this lesson the hard way. For years, I kept putting off my dreams. I wanted to start a business, but I told myself I needed more experience first. I wanted to travel, but I said I needed to save more money first. I wanted to learn new skills, but I convinced myself I was too busy. I was always waiting for someday. But someday never came. One day I realized something that shocked me. 5 years had passed, and I was in exactly the same place. Nothing had changed because I had not changed. I was still making the same excuses. Still waiting for the right time, still living in someday land. That was when I understood that life was not going to wait for me to be ready. Life was happening right now, and I was missing it. The truth is that action creates clarity. You do not need to see the whole staircase to take the first step. You just need to start. When you start taking action, even small action, things begin to happen. Doors open. Opportunities appear. People notice. But none of this happens when you are sitting on the sidelines waiting. Let me tell you about my friend. She always talked about writing a book. For 3 years, she talked about it at every dinner party, every coffee meeting, every phone call. She had the perfect story in mind. She knew exactly what she wanted to write about. But she kept waiting. She was waiting to have more free time. She was waiting to feel more confident about her writing. She was waiting for inspiration to strike. Meanwhile, her colleague decided to write a book too. But instead of waiting, he started writing 500 words every morning before work. Just 500 words. Some days the words were terrible. Some days he did not feel like writing at all. But he kept going. 6 months later, he had finished his first book. She was still waiting for the right time to start. This story is not meant to make her feel bad. This story shows us how life works. Life rewards action, not intention. Life rewards people who start, not people who plan to start. The world is full of people with great ideas who never did anything with them. But the world belongs to people who take their ideas and turn them into reality. Now you might be thinking, but what if I fail? What if I am not good enough? What if people judge me? What if I make mistakes? Here is another truth that might surprise you. You are going to fail sometimes. You are going to make mistakes. Some people might judge you. And that is perfectly normal. That is part of life. The people who succeed are not the ones who never fail. They are the ones who fail fast, Learn fast, and keep moving forward. Every failure teaches you something. Every mistake makes you stronger. Every rejection gets you closer to acceptance. But you only learn these lessons when you are actually in the game, not when you are watching from the stands. Think about a child learning to walk. Does the child wait until they are sure they will not fall down? Of course not. They try to walk, they fall down, they get back up, they try again. They fall down again. They get back up again. They keep doing this until they can walk. They do not analyze walking. They do not read books about walking. They do not wait until they feel ready to walk. They just start walking. Somewhere along the way to becoming adults, we lose this natural ability to just start. We overthink everything. We analyze every possible outcome. We try to eliminate all risk before we take any action. But life is risk. Growth is risk. Everything worthwhile involves some level of risk. The biggest risk is not taking any risks at all. When you do not take risks, you guarantee that nothing will change. You guarantee that you will be in the same place next year as you are today. Is that really what you want? Let me share another story. This one is about my uncle. He worked at the same job for 30 years. Every day he complained about his job. He hated his boss. He hated the work. He hated the long hours. But every day he went back to the same job. When people asked him why he did not find something else, he always had the same answer. I am too old to start over. What if the new job is worse? What if I cannot learn new things? At least this job is secure. He spent 30 years being miserable because he was too afraid to take a chance. He was so worried about what might go wrong that he never thought about what might go right. He was so focused on playing it safe that he forgot how to live. Do not be like him. Do not spend your life in a job you hate, in a relationship that does not fulfill you, or in a situation that makes you miserable just because it feels safe. Safe is often the most dangerous place to be because it stops you from growing. Here is what I want you to understand. Every successful person you admire started before they were ready. Every business that changed the world was started by someone who did not have all the answers. Every book that inspired millions was written by someone who was not sure they could write. Every invention that made life better was created by someone who was not certain it would work. The difference between successful people and everyone else is not talent, intelligence, or luck. The difference is that successful people start before they feel ready. They take action while others are still planning. They move forward while others are standing still. Time is your most valuable resource. You can make more money. You can gain more knowledge. You can build more relationships. But you cannot make more time. Every moment you waste waiting for the perfect conditions is a moment you will never get back. I want you to think about something you have been putting off. Maybe it is starting a business. Maybe it is learning a new skill. Maybe it is having an important conversation. Maybe it is taking better care of your health. Maybe it is pursuing a dream you have had for years. Whatever it is, I want you to ask yourself this question. If not now, when? If you are waiting for more money, how much more money do you need? If you are waiting for more time, how much more time are you expecting to have? If you are waiting to feel more confident, what exactly would make you feel confident enough? Most of the time, these questions do not have real answers because we are not really waiting for these things. We are just afraid. Fear is normal. Everyone feels fear. The question is what you do with that fear. Do you let it stop you or do you feel the fear and take action anyway? Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is feeling afraid and doing what needs to be done despite the fear. Start small if you need to. You do not have to make huge changes overnight. You can start with tiny steps. If you want to write a book, start by writing 1 page. If you want to get in shape, start by walking for 10 minutes. If you want to start a business, start by researching your idea for 30 minutes a day. The size of the step does not matter. What matters is that you take the step. Momentum is powerful. Once you start moving, it becomes easier to keep moving. One small action leads to another small action. One small success leads to another small success. Before you know it, you are making real progress toward your goals. But you have to start. You have to take that first step. No one else can take it for you. No one else can live your life for you. No one else can make your dreams come true for you. That is your job. Life is not a dress rehearsal. This is not practice. This is the real thing. You get one life, one chance, one opportunity to make it count. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to spend it waiting for someday, or are you going to start living it today? The world needs what you have to offer. Your ideas, your talents, your perspective, your contribution. But the world can only benefit from these things if you share them. If you keep them locked inside while you wait for the perfect moment, nobody benefits. You do not benefit, and the world does not benefit either. Every day you delay is a day that someone else is moving forward. Every day you wait is a day that opportunities are passing you by. Every day you hesitate is a day that your dreams get a little bit farther away. But here is the good news. Today can be the day that changes everything. Today can be the day you stop waiting and start doing. Today can be the day you take control of your life and start moving toward the person you want to become. You do not need permission to start. You do not need anyone else to believe in you before you believe in yourself. You do not need perfect conditions, unlimited resources, or complete knowledge. You just need to start. Remember, life will not wait for you to be ready. Life will not pause while you figure everything out. Life will not slow down while you build up your confidence. Life is happening right now. The question is, are you going to be part of it, or are you going to let it pass you by? Make today the day you stop waiting. Make today the day you take action. Make today the day you start living the life you really want instead of just thinking about it. That brings us to the end of today's video. I hope this message resonates with you and inspires you to take action in your own life. Remember, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. The same is true for anything you want to achieve in life. Let me know in the comments what action you are going to take today. What is one thing you have been putting off that you are going to start working on? Do not forget to subscribe if you have not already, and hit that bell icon for notifications. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, remember that life is not waiting for you. So stop waiting for life. Go out there and make something amazing happen.